just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Kevin Gausman.
And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Well, Gausman is well known for that splitter. It's just a major weapon for him and generates a ton of swings and misses when he's throwing it well. Good example of it there, and I'm willing to bet we'll see a lot more of it moving forward in this one.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Up and in, and that's ball one. So Cody Bellinger went as a fourth-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just one home run. One down, base is empty. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Number 68 is forced to the mound after the injury.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, another solid power season. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Bellinger around second on his way to third. To third. Tag.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. Judge around third. The relay throw. He will score. And it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And a foul ball. Two outs.
No, that's a ball. One ball, one strike.
Liner, base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
2 outs, runner at first. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. A switch hitter batting right. Headed towards the corner. And George makes the grab, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Jays nothing. And we're back. And towing the slab, Max Fried.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fought off foul. And that just misses.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
Ball. Count full.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's George Springer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Fried out of the stretch, fires. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting 1, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Golden opportunity right here.
Oh.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Swings through that one out in front that time. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Up and in. And that's ball 2.
missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Alejandro Kirk in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Clement at third. Springer stands at second. No outs.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on pitchers as the game goes on.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And that one fouled off. Second and third here. One away. And there's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Next offering misses down and away. Second and third, 1 away. That to right. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. The tag gets in, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Back now in Toronto. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. Tap dances out of the way of that one. That one misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
And that one ripped to left. Schneider puts it away. 1 away.
Batting 8, catcher, number 25.
And now the catcher comes up to him. J.C. Esquera. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Slice down the right side. And ball 1 to LeMahieu. 2 down, nobody on. And that one popped in the air, left field. Schneider settles under it and makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 2nd. Here's the left fielder, Davis Schneider. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. And ball 1. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Schneider at second with nobody out. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. Here's Andres Jimenez, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. In there at the knees.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
No outs, runners at first and second. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire, knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Now the catcher up to hit, Tyler Heineman. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Now an 0-2 from Fried. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So up next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 left on. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the third inning. And now Paul Goldschmidt. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game. He joined the team as a free agent. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, center fielder Cody Bellinger.
And here comes Bellinger. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that one fouled off. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. Goldie aboard here at first with nobody out. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. And Belly goes down on strikes.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the sweeper misses. Man at first, one away. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Judge waits, and that's downstairs. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, third baseman Jazz Chisholm.
2 on, 1 out. Chisholm digs in now. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Try to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So bases loaded with 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. RBI single his last time up. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And fouled off. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Ball 1 there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
1-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Gets a piece and stays alive. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Line drive. Leaps and he's got it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now, Jason Dominguez. Flied to right his first time. And that is out of play. Bases loaded, 2 down. And that one in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. And the Yankees leave them loaded, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And we're back. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ernie Clement. Max Fried will go to work. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One out, runner at second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Judge makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now that is designated hitter, Alejandro.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the 3rd. That's towards center. Bellinger settles under it. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Jays 0. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Yariel Rodriguez.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe, 0 for 1 so far. movement in the bullpen. Justin Brule, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Ball two.
Outside low. Full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Now batting, number 25.
And here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera. He's 0 for 1.
Runner, yes,
There
yes.
goes the runner. That's in for a strike.
Oh, he's in there.
Save!
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Oh,
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Fastball is outside. Volpe, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's too high.
That's a ball.
To third, Clement. Slings to first. Now 2 out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Paul Goldschmidt now 1 for 2. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Man at second.
2 balls, no strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Fires over to Guerrero, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. And that is that. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top 2-0. Back now in Toronto, ready to go, bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Davis Schneider. Freed back to work. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Swinging a foul out of play.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next one misses, and 1-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the pitch. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. First and second, no outs. And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The 0-1. In the air, left field, Dominguez. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Heineman.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Tyler Heineman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's down and in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Just missed. Leo Jimenez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So bases all loaded up. And next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that misses. 1-0.
No strike.
Bases loaded, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late swing fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Berg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Schneider, the runner at third. Straw on second. Heineman over at first with 1 away. That's off the mark. 3-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's already gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And here is Ernie Clement.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to
1-1.
check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
And a count 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Towards right center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-2.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Springer up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2 on, 2 outs. Just missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Two aboard, 2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. They get 2 and draw even again. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Justin Brule. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Justin.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And there's a strike. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Next offering is downstairs.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Next pitch is downstairs. Just off the inside edge.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one a little below the knees. 3 balls and a strike. Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go ahead run on base. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Now the 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Here's Stanton now. Right through there for a strike. Judge stands at third with 1 gone to the inning. Next pitch off the plate, and the count is 1-1. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Man at first with 1 gone. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That misses the zone. 1-1.
Ball 2.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting shortstop Anthony Volpe.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And there's a ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Two outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Blue Jays 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
It's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
0-1. And that one is inside.
1 and 2.
And foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And now the DH, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fouled off down the right side. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-1 is fouled off. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. That one missed. Two out, space is empty.
Ball. 2-0.
one spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one
That's
outside. 3-1 now.
3-1.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 4-2.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back,
Blue
and they
Jays.
make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Chad Green.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, J.C. Esquera.
Catcher, number 25.
And the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Green, a 6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Next
Two balls,
offering
two
way
strikes.
upstairs. Way
Okay.
high. To the right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So the lineup flips over, and now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Guerrero hauls it in, and it's 2 away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting
No
off
ball.
speed there.
Be straight.
LeMahieu off of first with 2 away. He goes down looking. So 1 hit is all they get. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. The Yankees 4 and the Blue Jays 2. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. Pulls that one foul.
Well, these Blue Jays looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Foul ball still 0-2. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Swings and misses, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Next to hit, Andres Jimenez. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that one hit to first. Goldie takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Tyler Heineman.
So up next for Toronto, Tyler Heineman. He is struck out, and he is walked. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
That one found hard the other way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still down by a count of 4-2. We go to the top of the 7th. Here is Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Green back to work. Foul ball there. Clips the corner. 0-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And that's outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting third baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one at the knees for a strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Judge on at first, nobody out. That's too low. Going to count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering is down low.
2-2.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That misses the zone, and a full count now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and great jump. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Out number 2.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 in this one. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Man at second. And that drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Long gone. He circles the bases. His 7th home run of the season. It's 6-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1.
And
One
that's
ball.
downstairs and outside. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that is that. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. Now a 6-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Leo Jimenez. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. And that one missing low. Movement in the Yankees pen. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton also throwing. Fouled off left side. The 1-1. Slow curveball drops in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. To first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Ernie.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Max Fried will give way, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
Devin Williams into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Gets the outside corner with that one.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Chisholm pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
2 down, base is empty. George Springer will hit next. Next pitch way upstairs. And there's a ball.
2-1.
The Yanks leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Short hop liner, handled it short, and he boots it.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that one clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 3. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nick Sandlin. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. To the right side. Steps on first for the out. Here's DJ LeMahieu. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a strike there to LeMahieu. And that's in the dirt. And the count 1-2. A little bit low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
2-2. And they'll do it again. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
1 down, base is empty. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play.
Now batting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. There's a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Inside, just missed. Hit in the air out to center field. Straw has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ian Hamilton.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Alejandro Kirk. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. LeMahieu gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder.
And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. And
One
that
ball,
skips
no
in the
strike.
dirt. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Clark Schmidt getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Loaisiga warming up as well. Now 1-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bellinger. That's out number 2.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And next for Toronto, Miles Straw.
Come on, Blue Jays, let's go. All right,
Right through there for a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
He swings and fouls one off. The Jays down by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ball 1 there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Stepping in, Andres Jimenez. Just missed. Straw off of first with 2 away. That pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a tapper. Over to Goldie. And that is that. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brendan Little. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's Cody Bellinger.
For the Yankees, center fielder Cody Bellinger.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Little, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a sinker, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Good eye right there. Back up the, oh, that got him. Gets it there in time, though, and that's out number one on a tough play. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off, but man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
That's in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Braden Fisher up and throwing. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. And he grounds one back up the middle, and that chance handled. He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first.
Tough play on a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
One gone, runner at first. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. And a strike in there.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Heineman pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Two-away now.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
That's the ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cut on and missed, struck him out. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Yankees 6 and the Blue Jays 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Clark Schmidt.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
And now Tyler Heineman, a walk and a pair of strikeouts. Back up the middle and a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And downstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
Heineman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
And that's a little high. That one misses. Ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And that one fouled off. First and second, no outs here in the last half of inning number 9. And now it's even up. That one missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That clips the corner. First and second here, no outs. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. At the wall, and it's out of play. Got him. 1 out. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Clark Schmidt is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they turn to their closer, Scott Benedict. A chance at his first save of the year. And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 4 with a double. Oh, look at the stop. To second, pulls him off the bag. Everybody's going to be safe.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Fastball for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Tying run at the plate. On the ground to first. Off balance speed. There's one. The double play ends it right here.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long